does have the upper hand in terms of damage, but the Sun, like 369, should be able to chill out, not be down too much CS, even get the push here. Sion early game can be very threatening, can really
Viper, you gotta say hi to in the bot lane again. You gotta remember these two teams, when they last faced, it was a smacking 2-0 for BLG over Top Esports, and they're trying to continue to do so. If that handshake hit, that would have been the difference maker. Now BLG have moved 3 members. He will be spotted out on the ward, but he's going to go for the win. Becomes lightning play.
Whoa.
The double kill. My goodness, BLG are ruthless. They're going to run straight into Nio, though. They got to be a little bit careful. The flag and drag is going to be there, but Viper has the flash still, and now they just find Nio out. He's going to get another win, becomes lightning, and try to go for the kill. He's a little bit greedy. He's a little bit bloodthirsty, but maybe this is just the BLG advantage they needed. An execute goes over, and Nio gets the kill in the end. So under tower, BLG falter.
Nio having the Cataclysm. When Jachi and Fongwei get access to their ults, it's going to be a lot stronger, but Shun, first gank of the game here in top lane.
They're going to get the slowdown with the Harpoon and try to leave it for Shun. It is a Sion. He's going to buy a lot of time, and Nio's coming over. Again, he has that ultimate like you were talking about. 369 going to try to get over. Beautiful crescent guard from Shun, and now they're going to get the 3-town strike right onto 369. The kill goes over. Bin going to use the Flame Spitter to try to separate from Nio. Get one kill over to Top Esports. Shun, he actually went to the alcove. He might end up losing this out. He's going to have to try to fight it. Nio waiting to go over the wall. Does have the speed up with the attack speed and goes with the smite kill for a double kill. Feeling like he wanted to get involved.
And Viper had to base as well, so no barrier, low HP. Top Esports don't feel comfortable going for this objective. Nio back up in the top lane. Is this the lane we want to be ganking?
Unstoppable Onslaught going to be used by 369. Here comes the Cataclysm, waiting with the flag and drag here to get a little bit of damage down. Right. Nio will get another kill. So 4th kill of the game for Nio and for Top Esports.
Where a lot of the damage comes from. Getting your Jarvan ahead, it feels good for the mid game. Getting a Sion ahead is okay as well. Nice smite there from Nio. Will secure 2 grubs. But the later this game goes, the Jarvan is irrelevant damage-wise, item-wise, right? He's already got the Sundered Sky. That's discrepancy. Some plates in bot as well. Shun back down the bot lane. Already secured that first Drake. TP in as well.
That's going to be Knight coming to join the fight down here. So they used a lot of this pressure early, but it's going to be a 4-man dive by BLG. They're going to use the ball delivery system. Knight himself is the ball, and they get the kill on the Feng Yue.
Really nice target prioritization from BLG. Pushing out this top tower. Trying to defend, but here comes 369.
Unstoppable Onslaught. Oh, he bounced off the wall. That was weird. Shun goes in, tries to get a crescent guard in the midst of everybody. Here comes the TP as well. That's going to be Ben joining the fight. Viper getting low, trying to kill Nio. Nio has a big shutdown on him, and they're going to give it straight to Viper. So much gold just got dumped into the AD carry of BLG.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward interaction. Maybe a spectator issue. I haven't seen too many Sans bounce off walls. Normally he just hits it. But Nio goes in really deep, but there's no dive follow-up. So having Viper and On play really well together, peeling away Viper, looks really good. Herald priority over the Dragon sacking, not something we've seen a ton of, but should be able to break this mid-tower and probably transition down to this Dragon. This would be BLG's second here, but Esports, it means that they can target onto On, pick him off. Here's a TP.
They're going to try to catch out Cream. He's got the speed of Knight's been really trying to force these plays, and they'll force it well. The burn, the flash from Bit. I don't even know if he needed to do that, but he wanted to be flashy himself.
A lot more on the same page than they did in the JDG series. Viper.
Whew. He was thinking about it.
Very aggressive. I mean, low mana, so got to be careful with the Rens. But yeah, BLG seem to be very on the same page. Not as nervous, not as all over the place as we've seen them so far. And they have looked this good. This is Top Esports again. This is not AL or JDG, who, again, JDG have been their kryptonite. But it's good to see that this team still looks connected. Ben feeling confident. That was my biggest ask for this BLG roster, to find Bin some confidence. So in 2025... I feel like he lost a lot of that, some international redemption after last year. This bot lane outer turret is very low.
This is
Shun.
a 2v4. Shun, he's just going in. They
Whoa.
find the kill anyways. Knight does enough damage, and now he is back off. The TP going to make it in time on, going for a big hostile takeover onto 2 members. Only gets onto 1. The Fate's Call will be used to knock back up Cream, and Cream is now gone. They've got the front line back in store, though, for Top Esports. Unstoppable Onslaught's going to get him a ticket out of there, and he's going to have to leave the rest of his team. Shun will go a little bit too far and will go down. On going to go for a handshake, gets flashed over by 369. 369 doing his best stalwart impression, but doesn't get much more after that, and the lead for BLG continues to grow.
BLG, again, they're not that far ahead, but the confidence that they have here. Top Esports have access to Baron, but it's so difficult to take here. Viper!
Oh, they go straight onto Viper. Viper's got the bailout, though, and he's going to rip Jhachi's life from his very bales, as now they're going to find Viper in the backline. They think he's supposed to be the backline, but he's in your backline, and it's just been a triple kill for Viper, and it is BLG turned all the way up to 11.
This is the Viper that we have been waiting for. I know it's game 1, but there have been some serious mistakes coming out of this player so far in 2026 on this team. The confidence, again, that BLG are showing in this game 1, the potential instability after the bin drama, after back-to-back losses from JDG. Again, they played back-to-back. Like, BLG lost to JDG, the next series was another loss to JDG. They look like that never even happened.
Seen Viper unleash on a TES 2 times in a row. They're going to take more turrets. They're going to get more gold. They've already gotten that Soul Point Dragon, and they're almost 7,000 gold up into this game, 25 minutes in. I guess now at this point, a little bit long ago, that this guy was a literal world champion. And I think he deserves the respect, and it's been a pleasure to see him back in the LPL, even in some of the low moments that he's had, because you know what the high highs can bring you. And even on HLE last year, you could see some of those moments. But here we are with this first game whole-handedly in the grasp of BLG. See if they throw it away or if they go even further into it as they get one already. Knight has claimed that kill, and the burning from behind. Ben comes back from his little mini vacation and burns them alive as they take down a tier 2 here. They're going to move into the tier 3 and maybe even the base.
BLG come alive in this series, Mazel. Nearly 10,000 gold up. Top Esports completely shut out. Again, they look so confident. 369 finds a big ult. Shun flashes in with Crescent Guard. Viper, so much. Look at his clicks. He's gliding.
Oh,
what is that?
He's still too tanky. He wanted to puff up the damage numbers. He saw Knight sitting at 606. He's like, man, that guy's got to have a lot of damage.
This is like Humble Life Viper. There were games on Humble Life last year. Viper, not that this is one of those games, but solely pulled his team out of what looked like not wanting to win up until Soul. Nami has no flash. That's a big target here too.
They're going to find On at least. They're going to try to go on to him. He almost kills him outright, but now he's overextended a bit, and the rest of BLG are surrounding them. And honestly, Viper is starting to hop, skip, and jump his way into this fight. 369 comes up, but it's a little bit too late. They have already taken down Feng Yue, and now they're going to chase down the rest with a little bit of flames behind them as Shun going over Ham here, trying to get this angle onto Jhachi, but Jhachi's going to dodge away. The rest of BLG finally catch up to Nayo, but he's going to flag and drag his way away. He's still going to die. Knight's going to chase him down. Look how fast he is. He's just speeding along at the speed of sound, and BLG are speeding off into a Game 1 win. Viper taking advantage of the biggest weak link that we had talked about behind the scenes for this Top Esports team and burst it open just like the sewage gate in Helm's Deep at this point, because this lead has gotten monumental. 12,000 gold up for BLG in Game 1.
Gold, but TES, this is the kind of a game where you just have to...
bro. Knight is literally a demon right now. He's just been looking for people to run down. He's like, how fast can I go with Phase Rush? He will get all of the brunt of Top Esports thrown down upon him and will be traded back and forth for Nayo.
This game, making the game as tough to finish as possible. BLG up so much gold. Infernal Soul. They'll go over to Baron. I mean, we have seen some incredible... Be damned. This is unlosable for BLG. They'll get the Baron. They'll close this game out fairly cleanly. But the conversation for BLG... Locking in top 4, right? A win in this series. The series not over, but...
Bot lane will falter We'll burst open this inhib as well. Would give them 3 inhibs, double super minions, and all the pressure you could ask for to end this game number 1. Top Esports going to put up a valiant defense. They have not found the answers. They found proactivity early, but it has not been enough to quell the demon that relies on BLG at this point. It is going to be this move to the mid lane with these setups as Shun goes for the play. They go for the big wombo combo. It's going to be a massive crescent guard to block so much damage. Finally gets his GA pop, but by the time he does, the rest of the team for Top Esports is down. That'll be a missed shockwave from Knight at least, but Viper, he can't miss. He's throwing spears right into their face, rips another one out with the Rend, and goes straight for the Nexus. BLG go up 1-0.
But so does Kiana. Right, so both these junglers need to get that level 6 on. They have great gank potential with the CC.
But you look at this. This is a little bit of a cheeky play from Shun. He went with the bot lane clear, and now he's going to wrap around level 3. He's going to find the gank, and Viper can use his deadly flourish from range. It's going to be Shun trying to go for the kills, trying to get one, but goes down. It's a 1-for-1 trade right now, but the deadly flourish is going to connect. Not enough damage, and they only get the 1-for-1. So we'll see if it's something that Top Esports can use, the lack of mobility from one of their star carries. But now we're setting up around this dragon pit for this scuttle crab. We're getting a 3v2, make it a 4v2 as Knight a little bit late to get over. Seismic shove connects and on goes down to Jiachi.
It's a massive start from TES. Nayo can still go here, but either so Jin does struggle into things like Ornn, Cassante, into the Scion.
Really good communication, by the way. Knight pinged that there was a ward in that bush. Shun has snuck around and found a play on a Cream. Cream's going to have to use the seismic shove to get Shun away, and a beautiful entrance from Nayo. The Realm Orb's not going to be in time. It's going to be Shun falling down for a 2nd time in a row.
BLG need where it's like a weak side top. Not a weak side, a graciously losing top, I'll say. Rumble is probably not the best weak side champion in the game, but tanky. He has Flash and Ghost up soon. He has the ult up soon as well. In the bot lane, you're going against... Wait, Viper?
Viper overextended here, but he's trying to get a little bit more damage back into Jiachi. The headbutt brings him back. He's got a 4th shot coming up. He just needs one more, and there you go. Jin lands the 4th, and BLG get their bot lane on the board again.
That felt like, oh, no. Viper's getting caught out again. This is what we're talking about. Shun.
Supreme display of talent.
Flash for Flash. Long way. Already rotating into mid with On. Grubs have spawned, so
On's
some prioritization on the top side. Viper's here too. What?
I mean, BLG just going to try to go for Grubs, go for the deadly flare straight on the Feng Yue, and now they're going to pick him out. Full team play by BLG. Seismic shove does connect, but a little emote comes out while Nayo was stealing BLG's jungle.
That is a nice takeaway, sure, but this feels like a little bit of game 1 here. Shun will be caught.
Oh, they caught Shun, but not enough damage here. Weaver's Wall coming across. Now they're going to have Shun locked down and take it out again. Nayo is just agent kill Shun at this point. G doing so early into this game. Still about a minute and a half till next drag. No, Feng Yue made the mistake to step up, and now he's going to get shot to hell.
And Top Esports have a good start to the early game. They're still up gold, but
feeling some of those inklings from that game number 1 for BLG. We are hitting first items now as well, Jay Beto. As 369 going to look for the chase down, goes for the hop into it. Bin going to use the TP to try to get away. It's not fast enough. Bin goes down to 369.
Higher 30 seconds to display. Top Esports getting Drake. Some of the spells burnt. No, not really. So it looks like Top Esports win the the skirmish. No kills had, but get that 2nd Drake.
Producer Alex says the bin drama is all that matters. Just gotta keep going with it.
Top Esports have built up a 1.6k lead here. Feng Yue will find On, but Nayo's here.
The 3-man from On gets the setup straight. Nayu go into Knight's jaws here. Big bullet time coming out. Should get Shun. Shun going to flash. Supreme display of talent. He gets away. What a dastardly escape from the BLG jungler. And now they're going to continue fighting. Another double headbutt pull from On. It's not going to be enough damage to follow it up. No, Knight going to go for an aggressive Realm Orb, just baiting them out. And Jiachi gets picked by Knight in the end. A double kill coming through for the golden left hand. Maybe going to make it a triple. The plays from Knight are insane. Now it's going to be Shun trying to go for the kill. It's going to be a double for Cream. Back and forth. Go the mid laners. But that will be all she wrote. Knight wanting a kill, wanting to go for it. But that's it.
This is okay, but Bilibili want to continue going. Back at live again.
We'll see another pick out, though, and it's going to be immediately on going down as we go back to live.
We are fighting. We're going to fight over and over again, and you are going to watch.
Oh, Shun going for Chachi. Oh,
and you're going to love it. And I'm going to love every minute of it.
Shun in trouble now. He should not escape, and Nayo pick up another kill. And a 2,000 gold lead now for Top Esports, though Knight will pick up the side lane turret.
Right, On says, I'll get Valiant here, I'll ult myself, and big ult tool down, guys. We can contest Herald. Massive, masterful play from the best support in the LPL. But Bin loses his top tower. 369 on the side lane is a massive issue here. Shun is hovering, but there's a ward here. 369 has flash. Shun's going to go anyway, maybe. Enhanced bomb plant, we're going.
They're going to go with the Realm Warp as well. The prison will hit, and they're going to CC chain him to death. Mininar stands no chance against a 4-0 Knight. He's got dominance. He's going to try to clear the wave. He flashes away from the initial engage and survives. They will lose the turret, but that will be Rift Herald and that extra pushing power to BLG.
I think this is a net positive for BLG. Bin stays alive. You lose bot tower. But now we're going to mid. The wall will block it off. Nice. If TES get this is I know Chem6 is not the strongest, but it's genuinely a winning position here. 369 caught in mid. We'll take a
they're just
decent chunk. Shun over the wall.
Shun going for it. Shun does not get it. Dragon Soul point to Top Esports. On tries to go for a play, but can't get it. Now on to Knight goes Top Esports. We said ease of execution, and they just executed the golden left hand. He is gone, and Top Esports remain in control.
Well, this is some of the issues from BLG we've seen. Bin's dead again.
Bin is gone.
They can be very disconnected, Mazel, at times in these fights, in the side lanes. Game 1. We didn't see any of that, but we're seeing signs of it in this game too.
Cascading event onto BLG. Top Esports going to be pretty aggressive with this move. On extending now, waiting for the 3-man pulverize. Just goes for the headbutt onto Fengyue. There you go. A 3-man goes through again. Viper hitting for free on the side, but On is traded down. Now that will be the curtain call used. Not enough damage at this point from the Jhin, and BLG will back away.
Shredded you get. Nayo over the wall.
Right, he's going to get caught. Weaver's wall coming across too. Cream going to set him up for to knock him down at least. And Knight gets the outplay there. He gets the beautiful amount of damage. That's that Seraph shield coming in clutch.
I'll have to look back. Oh, hold on. In mid.
Oh, Jachi is caught. Viper looking to gun him down. That's going to be the flash burn. The bullet time burn, but Should just executes him right in front of his support's eyes. Fengyue now forced to run away from BLG, and they find pick after pick after pick, and BLG are making a comeback.
TES had a lot of tools in this game. Soul point, a gold lead, and they feel split off. It feels like they don't have a gold lead, Mazel. I mean, they don't really anymore. Baron's being started up. 369 is TPing in. It's a 2v5. What can we get done?
He almost has Meganar. It's going to be 5,000 on the Baron. He wants to go in, wants the rest of his team, but it's not going to be soon enough. They don't get the entrance, and now they're just going to die for it. Meganar ulti into the wall. They get one down. 369 doing his work here is now they have the flank from Fengyue as they get the big pick. No Barons are going to be left. They're going to get the clean house here. Viper, the final one to fall.
Wait, hang on.
Is
that it?
Top Esports.
There's massive death timers, Mazel. Is Baron in Season 16 the new Atakan? What has happened? We've seen so many throws internationally. Okay, because the towers are so tanky with too many members around them in this year, it's not going to be the game. Even with 3 grubs, which is kind of ridiculous.
Win, but it would start here with Top Esports.
The Poppy is getting so much value here.
Nice.
Knight's caught off. He has to ult out. He's caught. Oh, he makes it back in. Really nice spacing. But the Poppy.
Whoa. On? That was a bold flash and On pace with his life for it. That might just give up the GOAT.
What happened here to BLG? Bin's
They're
going.
Just trying to force things in here, and it's just going so wrongly for them. They're losing everybody and only taking a couple picks.
And Top Esports, 4 versus 2 now. No Baron, obviously. That was taken by Bilibili and then lost by Bilibili, but will break open the base, get these inhibitor turrets down. They might be able to get this. Okay, hit.
Knight does have a lot of damage if he hits the realm. Nope.
Does he?
He doesn't have the
Does he
run.
tell the full story? The poppy value this game is really good, and this is the time at which you really feel it. Tier 2 will go for free. Cream will use the ult there. Look at how aggressive Top Esports are playing. Even in the face of On, they're convinced that with the away, Fongaway is resetting for some wars.
Nayo's by himself. This is a big pick, but he's got GA. He can buy this time. Big seismic shove into the keeper's verdict, and now Feng Yue has found his entrance as well. Nayo very low, but still has the GA. That's going to be Shun going for the kill there. Feng Yue trying to get away as well. Maybe Knight has enough. He's trying to get the rune prison down, but he gets seismic shoved, and now Knight is in some trouble. Viper gets the kill on a Feng Yue, but Knight will escape with a beautiful time realm warp. It still will mean Shun is down to 369, though. J-Bad over. We got to look at the setup from Top Esports.
369 has no mega. I feel like Top Esports don't have as much standing as they should.
The Weaver's Wall coming in to block Knight off. The bullet time coming in into the chokehold as they go straight for Shun. Shun was caught out on the side of the pit, and now he's going to be the target. But the rest of the team from BLG are backing him up. The fourth shot? It's not. It's the third shot, and that's all that really matters for Viper. Ben's going to get away for just a moment for Top Esports, and 369 takes down Knight. Meanwhile, Shun caught again on the side of the play.
The gold is just too much for BLG. The soul as well. It's not the strongest soul, but it's enough to get them through this game, despite BLG having a voice in this game towards the end. Jashi will flash in, and Top Esports will make this series competitive, Mazel. They'll win a game against BLG in a series where game 1 was so easy for BLG. They need one series win to guarantee playoffs, but they're still just as far away as they were before this game started.
We wanted a more simplified comp, a more decisive comp from Top Esports, and that's exactly what they delivered. Beautiful comeback game.
I think your options here for AD jungle are Wukong, which is great, and that's an option, but where else do you go? In this game, you've got no Xin-Zhao, Kiana, no Jarvan, no Vi. Walks forward, uses flash, and solo kills Knight. This is what I was talking about in the draft. The range advantage for Bilibili is very significant, and the lane is still tough for Cream, but the all-ins from Top Esports, that's what they need to look for, and when they find it, it looks like that. Or I'm looking and thinking about this BLG draft, I did cope about the Nocturne, because it's my job to do so. Hold on. There is a dive here, like there is a wave coming.
And there's no response from BLG. Nobody can come and join. Shun is mid lane and On has hit level 6. He's going to get the quickness. He's going to go for the lockdown as long as he gets a couple. He's going to get through, but the flash from Jatsi will get him the kill. And that will be now 2-0 for Top Esports, but Knight has come over. He's taking the long roam. Shun going to activate the paranoia and go in on his own. He's going to try to get the kill. The Arcane Storm is a ticking. They're going to try to get the extreme large setup for it, but it'll be Viper that gets the kill in the end. Nayo going to try to sneak his way through, and it's going to be an execution.
Both teams are happy to play it slow, take their time.
Grand Starfall.
This isn't taking a time.
On's going to try to stop it in its tracks with the quickness combo, but Knight might still fall. The damage comes through for Feng Yue, but he will just falter in the end by himself. And that is Cream able to help.
Nine with ult and flash. Is this ever working?
I don't think so, but they're going to try to make it work anyways. The all-out is a lot of damage, and they do just tank his health bar. Ben's going to flash just to make sure he can get out from turret, and that's going to be a big pick on a BLG.
Shun is in bot side, and BLG cannot make it to this Herald anymore.
All right, because we've seen some very respectful trades where BLG is kind of letting go of a lot of these objectives.
But the Wukong is kind of better than Nocturne in my opinion. In a pokey comp, if TES was going that, the Nocturne is so much more valuable. But with the dive comp, they drive it forward. The late game of the Wukong Sivir is excellent, but On has a lot on his shoulders here.
Oh yeah, speaking of, he's going to have to save Knight here as he misses a grand entrance. There's going to be a setup now on the Feng Yue as the fear comes through. The quickness been popped. He has convergence, and so much damage goes down.
I love a good caster blessing. I do. I really do.
A bit of game control to BLG.
Cream looks hungry. He's moving in.
Feng going for the first engage on. They're trying to stop them outright. TP coming in. That's going to be the paranoia. Instant combo straight onto him. But they don't get him in the end. Nio is still alive, being chased down by Shun. Meanwhile, Shun has left the rest of his team to fight the wolves here of top esports. As Cream goes for a perfect execution, goes for his second kill. It's going to be Ben going all out onto Jiachi. Can't get the kill there. Going to run away. Dragon looks like it's in control of top esports.
No smite for BLG. They have to find kills or they lose soul
They're
point.
going to go for Viper. Viper overextended. He has the hail of arrows kill. He's going to go for one more piercing arrow, but doesn't get the damage down. Cream going to hunt down Knight. TP now coming in. That's going to be on.
Coming back.
The fight. BLG will not say quit. They will not say die. On comes in at full health. Gets the knockup, but Feng Yue has killed Knight. Jiachi so low. Finally dies to Knight. Ben going for his own kill now. Gets a second, but Cream cleans him up.
The LPL, baby. Welcome to 2026.
Round 2.
Do they give soul point? They're losing Infernal soul point. I mean, on TP's back in after this, but Knight down 2,000 gold. On has to have
Paranoia
a
got popped. They're
ridiculous
taking the fight. BLG, they found the pick on the Nio. Now the Arcane Storm is starting to grow. The Chains of Corruption going to go just wide onto Jiachi. Arcane Storm not enough, but Ben maybe enough to swing down the hammer. That's going to be a lot of damage from Knight, although Ben is getting cooked now too. BLG find the pick they needed, and now the outer turret is falling.
Some much needed gold. Stay at this low HP.
They started up the dragon already. Cream was looking for an angle here. They do have a little bit of vision on that side, but BLG entering the pit. Shun missed the smite before in the smite fight against Nio. He's got to show his veterancy now. Can the top esports upstarts make this happen? Grand Starfall coming in. They just want the fight. They're going straight for the back. They're going straight for the back line. Here comes Cream. Cream is the focus. Cream can shut everybody down. He's going to get the Chains of Corruption used on him. Perfect execution hits. The Shuriken flip. It's there, but he can't do it. The follow-up doesn't matter. It's the rest of the team from top esports that have taken down BLG one by one. Knight gets the kill on the back end, and that's going to be a trade.
And the TP comes in from Cream. They've got the Infernal Soul. They haven't won the fight yet, but these health bars are so low. Cream can insta-kill anyone. The tower falls. Knight and Viper will have to walk away. The poke is nice, but Cream is nicer. I really feel like you're right. This Nocturne hasn't done enough. Here we're going again.
They're going to find the pick. They're going to try to get the pick, but the nice flash out from Feng Yue. They're going to keep TPing with Ben, so now they are surrounded. Cream has an angle here. They could just go for the throat right now. Ben is a little bit in trouble. He's in the midst of 4 people. He's going to try to find his way out, but the engage comes in from Cream on the back line with the Cyclone coming out from Nio. They don't have enough damage right now. Cream finally makes his mark known. He's got the Shuriken flip going over. He's going to take it after he kills Shun. Finds another one. That's Cream to you, baby. And it's the cream of the crop, just like you said. It's top esports. 4.5 thousand gold up over BLG.
BLG lose 4. They cannot get it done in this series, Mazel. It looks like top esports will get at least this this inner turret, this tier 2 turret in mid, and then go back to the Baron. But BLG, it feels like they think their time is running out. That is a very aggressive send on a ward, on a Pantheon. It's just a support, and he has flash, and then they still feel the need to oversend it even more. And top esports hold strong. Cream over the wall. Now it's Jiachi up 2,500 gold.
It's all about the entrances at this point.
Back at live.
Esports. As we take a look, actually, they get a pick. Viper gets a big kill. That's going to be a pick on a Feng Yue. Double knockback on from BLG. But now here comes Cream. Here comes the damage dealers, and BLG are losing their front line. I will continue to question what this comp does together because it is so desynced. And that will be a defensive paranoia, so I think officially he's the light switcher.
369 gets a bunch of resets. The base will be broken open slowly. Top esports have, game 1 was such a rough showing. I genuinely thought this was going to be a quick 2-0, but top esports have turned it around so much so, and are now looking at their first win over BLG this year so far.
All the questions that remain from these newer players.
First stand contention, there are issues in this team that need to be dealt with. BLG down 10,000 gold. Inferno, so they're
Go.
going.
They're going to try to get the engage here, but Shun is already getting chunked. He has GA, though, but On is dead, and that's another big piece to the puzzle. Now Shun is left out on an island while BLG is surrounded. The sharks are in the water, and there's chum all over the place. Cream is making them look like fools. As Top Esports spread the banner, spread the win, and will take down BLG.
BLG in the clutch, cannot get it done. Top Esports will win their first series over BLG 10-0-8. That is your player of the series. Give this man a win.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.